Good morning, everybody. I am Mr. Shivraj Lamsal in Stuttering Foundation, Nepal. Today, I am going to say something about how to face job interview as a person who stammers. So, job interview is the fearful thing for we all person who has a stammering problem. How to face the job interview? So I'm going to give you some tips about how to face job interview as a person who stammers. So first thing is that you prepare for your interview. What interview you are going to give? Suppose you are going to be a teacher in a school. You have to do the preparation which subject you are going to teach there and how to teach the subjects you should know. If you are going to teach to higher secondary level science, then you have to know about the subject. And if interviewer asks you about some question of from the science books of higher secondary, then you should know the answer. So your job is teaching, then you should know what is the teaching job, how to teach in an effective way, how to control the classroom, and many things you should know yourself. If you prepare well, then you can say everything there. If you are unprepared, you cannot answer. So that is the most important thing is prepare and prepare. You can do preparation with the help of your family members. They will ask you question, you have to answer. At first, do a rehearse in your family. They ask and you answer. And how you give the answer, your family members will give you feedbacks. Then you have to improve if you have made any mistake. Suppose if you speak too fast in your family, then in interview also you will speak more faster than this, because in interview time you have too much anxiety. So slow down your speed. With family members also speak in slow speed, so that in interview time it become your habit to speak in slow speed. Another thing is that smile all the time you are in interview hall. Another thing is that to breathing exercise. Open your mouth, take breath from your mouth, inhale from mouth, exhale from mouth. All times you are in interview hall. And open your mouth. Don't close your mouth. Open in this way, a bit. In this way, open and take inhale and exhale. And another thing is that open your mouth. Whenever you have to speak, stress your mouth and try to say every word as clearly as you can. Do eye contact with a smile. Do eye contact with a smile. Every time you give answer, smile. And every time you give answer, do eye contact. And you can speak. No matter, even if you stammer, nothing will happen. Don't think that too seriously about the interview. If you don't get this interview, if you don't get the job now, you will get another chance also. There are many jobs, there are many interviews. It is not your last interview, it is not your last job. There are thousands of jobs in your city, in your town, in your village. So don't be worried about it. If you don't get a job, what happens? Another place you will go. If you don't get there also, another place are there, many places are there for job. So don't be afraid. Even if you don't get job, nothing will happen. At least you know how to face the interview. This experience will give you new ideas to face in another interview. So another thing is, look confident, fake it till you make it. So every person afraid become fearful in time of interview. So you have to do, you have to fake yourself, show yourself, do acting that you are most confident person. You are very confident person. You know everything. You know all the answers. You have knowledge. You are a wise person. You are efficient for the job. And do acting that you know everything about the job. You have to do acting that you are a very confident person, you know everything, and then you will surely get success. But don't be overconfidence also. Overconfidence is not a good thing. You have to be a bit more confident, but don't be overconfident. Overconfident, if you become, then you may lose the opportunity. So you have to be look confident, fake it till you make it. Another thing, if you don't know anything, any answers, then you can say, I don't know that thing. You can say it as clearly. Don't be hesitant, but whatever you know, you have to give answer nicely. And another thing is that you have to respect your interviewer. Whatever question he asks, you have to be thankful to him. Even if he select you, then you have to be thankful. Even if he or they don't select you for the job, you have again give thankfulness to them. Thankfulness, gratefulness is good habits. You have to do it. And in the same way, you have to speak in the slow speed so that your interviewer can understand. You don't be hurried. You have to look very confident. You have to do hand movement. You have to maintain your body posture. You have to stand. You have to sit straight. And you have to smile most of the time. And you have to do voice modulation also. Sometimes speak in a bit speed, sometimes slow, high and low tone. You have to make your tone also high and low. Don't speak in the same style. You have to do voice modulation also. So this type of things can help you to face the job interview. And you know, practice makes a man perfect. You have to, you may be fail, and you know failure is the pillar of success. The more you become fail, the more you know, the more ideas you know why I fail. Another time you have to improve. So don't be afraid of failure and rejection. I also failed in many job interview because of my stammering, but now I have I have selected because I never gave up. I failed also many times. I failed. Even sometimes I have to quit my job because of my stammering problem. But I never gave up. I always practice and practice and practice. So don't be worried. Even if you fail, you learn something from your failure. You learn something from your one failure. You learn something from other failures also. So understanding experience is a great thing. You have to get the experience. You have to face your fear. For the interview success, you have to face your fear. And if you go on facing your job interview fear, then you can surely achieve success. You can do yourself. You have to face your challenge. You have to face any speaking situation. Face all the speaking situation. And if you face, then self-confidence comes. And if you have self-confidence, you can face the job interview also. But if you don't speak with other people's, if you always keep silent, if you speak very less, then how can you face the job interview? So you have to make your habit to speak more with your family members. Speak more. Even when you are alone in front of mirror, say something, say some story in front of mirror. Or you can take your one interview, ask yourself question and answer yourself. You can do rehearse in front of mirror. You can take your one interview and look how you are asking the question and how you are answering the question. Look, or you can do record your video. You can ask the question or you can answer the question, or you can say your family members to take your interview and you can do record your video. And after this you have to watch how you answer the question. If you do well with your family members, you can do well in interview time. And if you have not done well even with your family members, how can you do well in interview? So always start from easier situation, comfortable situation, then go to the hard situation, difficult situation, uncomfortable situation. Then slowly and gradually you can improve. So in the job interview, uh, we have to get the success by facing. First of all, we have to prepare what we have to answer, what we have to say. We should know about our subject matter. You have to find out what type of question may be asked. You have to know the answer of all possible question which may be asked in interview. So if you do preparation, rehearse and look confident, fake it till you make it. And if you do hand movement, if you use all the techniques like slow speed, hand movement, eye contact, smile in your face, and speak in a very slow speed, and open your mouth fully. Take a long and deep breathing from your mouth. Inhale from mouth, exhale from mouth in time of interview. Because in this time we have too much anxiety. We have to take more oxygen by our mouth. In this way, if we have anxiety, we have to do anxiety breathing. In this way, we have to exhale the air from our mouth and we can become relaxed. And when you are relaxed, confident, happy, smiling, and when you have positive mental attitude, when you are patient, when you are optimistic, even if I fail, I'll learn something from this interview. You have to say yourself. Even if you fail, you have to say thank to yourself. At least I faced the job interview. No matter I fail, but I thank to myself. At least I faced the job interview. You have to say yourself. Always be positive. In failure, be positive. In success, you have to be positive. Always be positive. Have positive mental attitude. And failure is the pillar of success. You have to, when you are making your house, you need a pillar. So your failure are the pillars of your fluency. So many times you fail, don't worry. Your failure will give you new ideas. Why I failed? What mistake I did? Perhaps I have not implement the right techniques, so I failed. So another time I have to use the technique. Remind yourself every time you go to face job interview, try to use the techniques, implement the techniques, and you have to answer. So I know you will be surely success in your job interview because I have succeeded in my job interview. So thank you very much for watching me. Please subscribe my channel so that I can make more such interesting video for you.